Hey, good morning. If you're watching this live replay, thank you for attending. Just wanted to shoot this quick video and talk about, what I call the power of one thing. And basically what that means is, I ended up reading a book that I suggest. It's called The One Thing, and it's really good in a way that it helps you define, it helps with focus. So, for me, I've always kind of had a hard time with focusing on things. I jump from here to there, jump here to there, and it's like, you feel like you're never really getting anything done because you're constantly doing, you're all over the place, right? Well, kind of mentioned in the book, but kind of like from what I've realized by trying some of the things in the book and, just in my own personal life is, a lot of times like I said, we're all over the place, and I'm guilty of it. Sometimes I'll have 50 plus tabs open on my laptop, and I'll be bouncing over here and over there and over there, and okay, at the end of the day, like, hey, maybe that sequence is working because I don't have to type in every URL or pull up every page, and it's all up there, and I can know where to click to get to it. But, at the end of the day, when you really think about it, you say it's multitasking, but every second that you're doing that, so for example, when I click on one tab and I'm on there, even if it's for 0.01 second or 2 seconds or a minute, whatever, I'm only doing that for that 0.1 second, 2 minutes, whatever. So that's always doing one thing. At the end of the day, you're always doing one thing. But going a little bit deeper than that, with like the idea of one thing is, that defining, like, every morning, something that I suggest and, I started doing and I actually saw better results is if you could think of one thing that you could do in that day to feel like you had an accomplished day. So for example, today, if you can think of, just one thing, it doesn't have to be a bunch of, like, I know a lot of times we have 30 tasks on our to-do list and, we start getting all over the place and, we feel like we didn't accomplish anything because we were just spinning in circles, right? And I get it. Sometimes those little tasks are necessary, but the key is to define, that one important thing, that if you can finish that, and usually I suggest starting that first thing in the morning if you can, but if you can do that one thing, then your day will be accomplished and you can go into the next day knowing that, hey, today I accomplished something that is getting me towards where I want to go, or just in general, like whether that's, professionally or even maybe it's personally, maybe it's part of your personal development. You want to make sure you catch anytime you get angry, like that is your one thing for the day. Or maybe it is, that you want to, get more focus at your job. Maybe you're constantly getting distracted and you're walking around and you just feel like you can't focus, your phone's going off, and you're like, what, I want to be able to focus on my work today. I want to see how long I can do that, or I want to listen to the audiobook, or I want to watch more videos on things that are going to help me on this specific topic. Define that one thing every morning. I suggest it'll help you. And for example, like my one thing today is on Fridays we started doing this content mastermind group that we started here in Sarasota, and I'm really excited for it because this is my major one thing for the day, because I'm going to be able to go out there, go to this group and be able to work with other people and build StageX more in the process, but also helping others, with my friend Raj and everyone else that then ends up showing up. So that's my major one thing. Obviously, I'm going to work, so there's other tasks and things I have to do throughout the day. But if I know that I do this one thing and during the day, this is my one major thing that I want to accomplish, then I know at the end of the day, I'm going to feel more accomplished. So, what is your one thing? I'd love you to let me know in the comments if you're watching this live replay. I'd love to know, what your one thing is, because, that right there could really help define your everyday and make you feel less cluttered. Because a lot of times we feel like we don't really know where we're going. Once we start defining our one thing every day, we start seeing that pathway a little bit clearer. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And if you're watching this live replay, whenever you're watching it, I hope you have an awesome time, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Thanks. Take care.